What's the best way to learn copywriting in 2024? Everywhere you look, everybody's telling you different advice, giving you different answers. Some people say handwrite sales letters. Some people say just practice writing anything. Some people say, oh, just rewrite people's emails. Some people are saying, don't do any of that and just start pitching people and figure it out as you go. So I'm going to clear all this up today. I'm going to give you the answer. I'm going to tell you the best way. I'm going to tell you like a bunch of different techniques, but I'm going to tell you the number one best way you can learn copywriting in 2024. No, I'm not going to tell you the number one way is get a course or a coach. That's not the best way, though it will help. But there's one thing you can do that if you did this one thing every single day, in conjunction with a couple other things, but if you focus on this one thing more than anything, you are going to accelerate past 99% of new copywriters. So if you don't know me, my name is Brandon. I've been a full-time copywriter for 5.5 years. I've made over $500,000 with the written word as a copywriter. I can work whenever. I've traveled and lived in Canada, Australia, Thailand, Vietnam. I fully provide for my wife and my two girls. And I love copywriting. This is my thing. This is my thing I've been doing for like half a decade now. I've made plenty of money. I've generated over $1 million for clients with email. I've written 1,000 plus blog posts. I have coached over 25 writers to land their first paid client in 1 month. And this is my jam. I love copywriting and I want to help you. My mission here is just to be the person that I needed when I first started. And what I was doing when I first started, one thing I was doing was like on YouTube. I was watching videos a lot. You know, I got the books, got the courses, all that stuff. And I just want to just take away every ounce of like confusion and all your questions and just tell it to you straight how this actually is. Coming from someone who does this full time and I still write for clients. So how do you learn copywriting in 2024? What's the best way? Because there's lots of ways to do it. But some ways will take you longer than others. And some ways will help you get way better and way faster than other people. And you know, for me, I landed my first client in 6 weeks. I got to $5,000 a month in 7 months, and I was making 6 figures per year by the 1 year mark. I made $9,000 exactly 1 year after I started. January 1st, 2019 was when I started, and it was in January 2020 when I made $9,000 from copywriting. So that's why you should listen to me. I know what I'm talking about. I do this full time. But the question is, what's the best way to learn right now? So I'm going to tell you all the things you should do because it's not like if you just do one thing, that's it. But I will tell you the best thing you could do if you only have so much time in the day. But before I get to that, let's dive into all the things you should be doing. And how do I know that this is the stuff you should do? It's because this is the stuff that I did. And this is what got me results fast when I was first starting out. So number one, I don't know why, but I see people skipping this all the time. New copywriters who think they can just start pitching, cold emailing, cold DMing, like hundreds of people a day saying, hey bro, like let me 10x your revenue, give me thousands of dollars. And it's like, they're not really willing to read copywriting books. Go get the books, get the books. I invested like $5,000 into my copywriting education in the first year. I probably bought like 15 books. Maybe 10 of those were copywriting, 5 were marketing books. Go read the books. You better be reading copywriting books every single day. If you expect to be someone worth thousands of dollars, you need to become someone worth thousands of dollars. And you know, courses and coaching and like digital writing, modern writing today, obviously it has its place and you need to learn that too. But you need to start. The first place to start is just go buy the copywriting books from the legends. Legends. Number one, my most recommended book, Adweek Copywriting Handbook by Joseph Sugarman. This is, if you could pick one book, this is the book I'd recommend. It's like $20 on Amazon. Go get it. If you are serious about making thousands of dollars a month, every month online, you better read this book. This is the most foundational book. It's so easy to read. It's like a textbook, but it's interesting. And it will teach you all the foundational stuff you need to know as a copywriter. This guy sold hundreds of millions of dollars with copy as a copywriter. So learn from him. Boron Letters by Gary Halbert. Gary Halbert is the GOAT. There's no greater copywriter that I could think of in history. This guy has sold over $1 billion as a copywriter. Boron Letters is letters he was writing to mentor his son Bond. So like everything he's telling his son, This is a gold mine coming from this is like the Michael Jordan of copywriting. Go read boron letters. People say hand copy swipe files and sales letters, which I get to here. When I was first starting, I was handwriting sales letters from these guys because that's what Gary told his son to do. So if you want to learn from the best, listen to what the best tell you to do, especially if they tell it to their son, who they want. Like, he's not going to mess around with his son. He said, like, go handwrite sales letters to his son. Listen to Gary Halbert. He sold $1 billion. I took this to the next level. I hand copied the entire boron letters when I was new. I was like, if I'm going to learn from the best, I'm going to rewrite everything he told his son. And so that's what I did. Third one, Ogilvy on Advertising by David Ogilvy. I think he's also sold $1 billion. I'm pretty sure. It's in the hundreds of millions, probably over $1 billion. This guy's a legend, winning ads. He used to write for like Rolls Royce and stuff like that. So get these books. There's a bunch of other ones. Cash advertising is really good too. Influence is really good. There's tons. Scientific advertising. But like, if you have to get 3, start with these ones. That's what I would start with, especially this one. Read the books. Number 2, write out, which means hand copy winning sales letters by hand from the OGs. So that means go check out Gary Halbert's sales letters. These are direct mail letters that they would send to people, basically cold ads that they put in mailboxes to like strangers' homes, and they would sell them because the sales letters were so good on selling a product. And so these were cold audiences they were going after a lot of the time. And these guys sold hundreds of millions. So like, it's one thing to learn from like dudes online today, like me and other people. But like, I haven't sold hundreds of millions. Like, okay, I've sold $1 million, like, which is pretty cool. But you know what's cooler than that? Someone who sold $1 billion and hundreds of millions. Learn from these guys. They have so much foundational, juicy wisdom that ChatGPT can never replace, that trying to skip over this will never replace. So you can just go to Google and type in sales letter Gary Halbert, sales letter Gary Bensaviga, sales letter Eugene Schwartz, or advertisement by David Ogilvy, advertisement by, just pair sales letter or the word ad with one of these OGs, and you're going to start to figure out who all these guys are. These are like the forefathers of copywriting, you could say. You got to learn from them. Number 3, get courses and coaching. Like I said, I invested about $5,000 into my copywriting education the first year. Coaching wasn't really a big thing 5.5 years ago. It just wasn't. It was harder to find mentors and stuff like that. But courses were a big thing back then. They still are, but back then especially, I spent at least $3-4 grand just on courses alone, and the rest on books. And every time I took a course, I got so much better. I bought a couple cheap courses, and I bought a couple courses that were like $1,000 to $2,000 basically, and they were phenomenal. And they took me to the next level. Courses came in handy, especially with like the ones that I took were to specialize into email at the time. I took a couple email courses. So good. If you want to like take it to the next level, go get a course. Go get around people who you want to be like, whether it's through a course, through a book, or through coaching. I think in terms of like level of how much help and how fast you're going to move by investing into any of these things, you're going to move fast by getting books. You're going to move faster by getting courses. You're going to move fastest by getting coaching. So just think about that in order. And typically these are the cheapest, middle ticket, and higher ticket. There's a reason for that. So it'll speed things up. If you want to take your time, get to full time in 1 to 2 years or 3 years or whatever, like, just, you don't need to do this. Obviously, you can learn copywriting for free. But if you want to get there in 6 to 12 months, you want to be making $5,000 to $10,000 a month, like, you got to be willing to invest in this stuff. It'll just move you faster. Next up, study good copy. Go, like, if you want to, like Michael Jordan, if you want to be a pro basketball player, what are you going to do? You're going to practice, you're going to shoot hoops every day, do all that stuff, of course. But you want to know what the best in the world are going to do today. If they want to be the best, they're going to study the best. They're going to study the best of all time. They're going to be looking at Michael Jordan. They're going to be looking at his films, his footage from games. They're going to be looking at game footage, game film, and studying the way he like arches his wrist when he does a free throw. They're going to be looking at Steph Curry and how he shoots threes. Like, they're going to be studying game tape. Think about this the same way. If you want to be serious and earn lots and lots of money doing this, which you can, Go study good copy. Go to swipefile.com. These are awesome resources. Swipefile.com, swiped.co, marketingexamples.com. If you're into e-commerce or design-focused emails as a copywriter, reallygoodemails.com. But this is a great starting point. If you come across a business who's writing good copy, go save their emails. Go save their website. Go make a folder here, Google Drive, email, wherever, and look at it. Dissect it. Why is it so good? Look at copy that captures your attention. Whoa, why did it capture your attention? Why did it hook you in? Make note of it. Even if you're every day when I walk down when I'm driving, I'll look at billboards on the highway just because it's fun. It's a game to me. And I'll be like, man, that ad sucks. They're paying thousands of dollars for this. And I'll be like, whoa, that ad actually got me. Like, why did that work? Oh, because like they used a really good image, or they used like a really good call out, or they used like a power word like free or whatever. Go study the copy, handwrite it, study it, read the books, get the course in coaching. What else? You got to start writing. This is like the pinnacle. Like, you're not going to succeed and get to within 6 to 12 months, make a full-time income from this if you're not writing every day. If you don't write every day, do not expect to make money, lots of money every month. It's as simple as that. Any guru who tells you you're going to be making $20,000 in the next 30 days if you buy their course, like, run far away from them. Because typically those guys make it seem like, oh, it's just easy, and like, oh, you could just write an email 20 minutes and blah, blah, and like make like 20K a month. It's like, yeah, maybe eventually you can get to the point where you can write an email in 20 minutes. You're not going to make 20K a month with one email in 20 minutes. But like, you can get to the point where you're making really good money. And like, I got to the point where I'm making 6 figures and I can write in 3 to 4 hours a day and be done. I can wake up at 7 a.m., start work at 8, be done by 12. But like, did that happen in the first year? Absolutely not. I was grinding away in the first year. I was working a 12-hour day job, so I had to fit copywriting outside of that, which is possible. If you have no time, fit copy in the early morning, start waking up earlier, fit it in on the way to work. I listen to podcasts, marketing and copywriting podcasts, fit it in after work, handwriting, sales letters, courses, writing, and make it work. But like, as you're building this up, this isn't easy work from the start. Like, you got to build up to an easy business, and it takes hard work at first. Power writing sessions. This is what I started when I first started. This is what I did every single morning. I would wake up before my 12-hour day job. So yeah, I was tired, waking up at 5, 6 a.m. And I would open up a Google Docs right on my computer, just like this. I'd go to Google Docs. I'd set a timer on my phone for 30 or 60 minutes, however much time I had before work, before I had to get ready. And I just free wrote. I didn't have any topic or agenda, prompt. I was like, I knew this early on because I was learning from other copywriters and I got courses and stuff. I knew that if I just get my reps in as a writer and just get my word count in every day, if I just write every day, I'm going to build my writing muscle. There's an actual writing muscle that you need to develop. Just like if you want to get big and strong, what are you going to do? Are you going to twiddle your thumbs and like play video games? No, you're going to go to the gym every day for like an hour a day, and you're going to do bicep curls. You're going to do bench press. You're going to do all these things to get bigger. You need to build your writing muscle, and there's no better place to start when you're brand new than doing power writing sessions in the morning. Set a timer. Don't do anything else. Just write. And don't hit backspace. Don't try to edit. Don't try to think, ooh, what can I write that sounds good? Don't even worry about writing good. Just write anything. It's like, think of it like a warm-up before the game. Just get your workout in with a power writing session. Do this for at least the first month, maybe even beyond that. After that, you do want to start practicing specific types of copy. And so there's no better place to start than picking one type. Copywriting is extremely broad. So you need to actually specialize. So you need to pick one. Ads, emails, landing pages, blog posts, social media copy, like white papers, video sales letters, YouTube scripts. The copyright, you could go write billboards. You could go write like brochures. You could write copy for menus at like KFC. Like somebody's writing the copy for these things. But there's so many different types of copy. It's very broad, and lots of people are becoming copywriters now. So you need to do something to stand out. One of the best ways, is narrow down your specialty. When I first started, I learned this because I was taking courses and stuff like that and learning from others. And they were like, you got to pick one and lead with one to own that lane. This is the reason. There's a reason Apple started as Apple Computer, and they started making computers. And later on, they expanded into music, headphones, phones, like Apple Vision Pro, VR. Like now they're a technology company. Even Apple Watches, fitness. Now they're a technology company. Amazon, same thing. They started as the bookstore, the online bookstore, and now they're the everything store. They started niche and then widened. So you start niche when you're brand new, own a lane, specialize into one type of copy. I picked blogs when I first started. 6 months later, I had a dual specialty by going into email copy. Niche down. Another thing to make yourself stand out, pick one topic or one industry, whether that's fitness or finance or SaaS or cats. Like pick one topic, one type of business to target. So one type of copy, one type of business. Pair those together and be a fitness email copywriter or a finance blog post writer or a sports Facebook ad writer. Like whatever the thing is, pick that and practice that every day. In addition to your power writing sessions, practice that copy daily. You are going to get so good when you start actually practicing in a specialty, in one niche, in one area, and like every day reiterating that. Once I picked blog posts and I picked marketing and business growth as my topic, I was writing marketing blog posts every single day, which helped me land my first client fast. Another thing, you want to write and get better at copywriting fast in 2024, get writing feedback from other copywriters. Send your copy to people to review it. Gary Halbert, the GOAT, the Michael Jordan of copy, even at his peak, he was sending his sales letters to other dudes, other great copywriters to review his work. Do the same. You want to grow fast. Unfortunately, most copywriting courses don't provide this, where you get feedback from people who personally made the course, but get copywriting feedback. The best thing obviously would be to like get a coach and get feedback directly from a coach or somebody who's a really good copywriter who has results. The second best thing though, if you can't afford that, like a coaching or something like that, go get other people, even your peers beside you, to review your work and you review theirs. Go team up with some homies and like review each other's work. You guys are both going to get better faster because you're going to see things the other person doesn't and learn things. Maybe you learned about headlines, a ton about headlines this week, and your friend learned about like how to put in like unique call to actions or social proof. And like you guys are giving each other feedback. You'll grow faster together because iron sharpens iron. It's all about full immersion. So people want like the cheat code. What's the best way to learn copywriting? It's like, honestly, it's just immersing yourself fully into copywriting. There's no other way around it. If you want to grow fast, if you want to get good, if you want to bypass 99% of copywriters, you're going to spend the time to do a multi-pronged approach to winning. It's like, just think of it, it's like war. Like you're not just going to come on one front with one strategy. Why is there the military and the Navy, and the Air Force? And like there's multiple approaches to beating the guys, the enemy. Do the same thing with copywriting. Multiple things throughout the day. Immerse yourself. Like in your free time, if you're like, oh man, I have to drive to work or like walk to school or something, go listen to a copywriting or marketing podcast or an audiobook. I got an audiobook I get for free. I'll link it in the comments. Listen to the stuff when you have downtime, or like make use of the time if you're short on time by listening to stuff, watching stuff on YouTube, writing early in the morning, like listening, going through courses, coaching, all these things, studying, like fully immerse yourself. Treat this like a business and you're going to get business results. You're going to start making money, but you got to fully immerse yourself. I was spending like 4 to 6 hours a day during my first 6 weeks, at least, as a new copywriter that led up to getting my first client while working a 12-hour day job. Why? Because I made use of my commute to work. I woke up early in the morning. I was writing after work. I was studying. I was handwriting sales letters. I was going through courses at night. Like I took this seriously, so I got results faster. And that's the way it is. But okay, so there's one method though, that of all these, Like, these are all good and you should be doing all these. But if there's one thing, and if you don't have time, like if you have time to do one thing every day, like what should you do? One method that rules them all. And do you know what it is? It's rather than being stuck in theory land where you're only reading books or you're only studying copy or you're only handwriting sales letters or you're only just doing power writing sessions or you're only just making up samples and copy in your head. The best way to learn copywriting in 2024 is to go look at real businesses online, ideally in your niche, ideally for your specialty. Go find real companies online. I just made a video on how to find high-paying clients. This is what it looks like. Right, where is it? Right there. How to find $1,000 to $5,000 a month copywriting clients. Go check out that video after. If you're not sure how to find these clients, I just literally show you exactly how. Show you how to do it. Literally the same thing I teach my coaching students, which I should be charging money for, but I'm not. I want to give it to you for free. So find clients, and once you find clients, potential clients, go look at their website, go look at their client, go look at their copy, and go rewrite it. Just go rewrite it. If you're a landing page copywriter, go look at people in your niche and start rewriting it. This doesn't mean you have to, if you're not comfortable pitching them and outreaching to them yet, that's fine too. But do this for practice rather than make up like intangible samples in your head or like, copywriting courses will usually get you to be like, oh, like here's like a prompt, like now write copy for this random thing. It's like, no, go look at real companies and start rewriting their stuff. And how do you know how to rewrite it? Because you're in the books. You're writing out sales letters by hand. You have courses in coaching. You're studying good copy. You're doing power writing sessions. And you've specialized in niche and own lane and you're getting writing feedback. So you can go start doing this today. From day one, you can start doing this. Go look at business owners. Go look at their copy and rewrite it. Make it better. Take what they have and apply copywriting principles that you're learning, because you are learning and doing all these things every day, right? And make it better. Make it better. Rewrite it. You don't need to start from scratch and start being, ooh, I'm going to write copy today. What should I write? That's so hard. That's so intangible samples in your head. Go look at real businesses and start rewriting them from day one. This is the fastest way to grow. Because why? Because this is the thing you're actually going to be doing when you start outreaching. And this is going to be the thing you actually start doing while you're working for clients. You're going to look at their copy and you're going to make it better. You're going to create new copy for them and you're going to make their business better. So there's no other place that's better to start than from day one, learning how to not just write copy for somebody, but how to research. Like researching, you're going to have to start researching from day one when you start looking at a company. What's the business? What's their offer? What's their product? What's their service? Who's the founder? Who's their audience? And like, what's their like, what's their setup look like? And then just start rewriting it. So I found a guy yesterday. Again, check out this video if you're not sure how to find high-paying clients, how to find $1,000 to $5,000 a month copywriting clients. Check it out if you're not sure how to find them. Even from day one, even if you're not going to outreach to them yet, go look at this video and like know who to target and start rewriting their copy. And so I found this guy yesterday. I forget his name. He's in there somewhere, but he's a fitness coach. So I was in the video, I gave the example, like if I was a email copywriter for fitness coaches, like here's how I would find them. So this is what I would do to practice my copywriting from day one is I'd find real business owners, real businesses, and I'd start rewriting their copy. This is the greatest thing you could practice. If you do this every day, you're going to get so good so fast. So right here, this is what I do. I would rewrite this guy's, if I'm a landing page copywriter, I'd rewrite the landing page. If you're not sure what you want to specialize in yet, that's okay. Just start rewriting anything. So this is a landing page. He's intending to get you to perform one action. There's no other navigation anywhere else. So he's trying to get you to do one thing, which is to send you the ebook. He has an ebook to help you build an aesthetic physique. Why is he doing this? So he's getting leads. So he's getting your email in exchange for this free ebook. You get a free ebook to help you build a physique, some free value. He gets your email. He then will most likely be marketing to you in the back end with emails to try to get you to buy his coaching and fitness programs. So what would I do if I was a brand new person? Look at this. Here's a landing page that you can rewrite, and I'll tell you right now, no offense to this guy, like this could be improved dramatically. Like this is there is a lot of room for improvement to make this landing page a lot better. I'll just say that. And there you go. Maybe one of you guys who's watching this can go actually rewrite this exact guy's landing page and go help him out. Give him a free sample, rewrite his whole thing, and get him more leads. Why not, right? Help the dude out. Yeah, I'd rewrite it. So I'd start by being like, okay, here's the landing page. What's he selling, first of all? Okay, so it's an ebook. That's all he's trying to do with this landing page. So we're just trying to get this guy's ebook and promote it. So he's telling you what you're going to learn, tips, lifestyle changes, grow your chest and upper body, how to get started at the gym, all these things. So it's an ebook with a complete guide to speed up your path to an aesthetic physique. So yeah, start there, then rewrite his headline. If you are learning your copywriting books, what to do, you're going to learn about formulas like AIDA, so attention, interest, desire, action. Okay, then follow a formula. Take this, open up a Google Docs, open them up side by side, and start rewriting. How can you make a better headline than this guy? So like, the secret to building an aesthetic physique. It's like, well, could you make a better headline than that? I think so. One thing that's really good that you could do almost instantly to make a headline better, talk about how quick or how easy it is. Very simple. And if you can attach specific data to that, numbers, it's even more juicy. For instance, if you said the secret to building an aesthetic physique in just 30 days, all of a sudden this headline's better instantly by just telling you a timeline. Just a timeline. If you said the secret to easily building an aesthetic physique in 30 days, in just 30 days, even better, quick and easy. People like things that are quick and easy. There, right there, I just gave you a headline idea. Obviously, you can come up with a bunch more ideas. If you want to be extra juicy and take this to the next level, write like 5 or 6 different headlines. Just do it for practice. And then rewrite the whole landing page. Just come up with different sections. Follow a formula if you're brand new, AIDA, or Problem, Agitate, Solution, PAS. And dive in and rewrite the thing. And you know what? If you're like, I don't know if I want to be a landing page copywriter, go sign up to his email list. Go look at his email that he sends you once you sign up. Like, enter his marketing funnel, get his email, and then rewrite his emails. Now you're an email copywriter practicing email copy. See what he sends you and be like, oh, how can I improve this? Well, how can you improve this? Go study your copywriting books, go get courses and coaching, and start studying good copy, getting writing feedback, and you're going to quickly start to see the more you're immersed in this, the more you practice your writing and study copywriting, the quicker you're going to, like, why could I just instantly be like, oh, I can fix this in, like, literally the easiest fix in 3 seconds? Why? Because I've been doing this for years. Now, obviously, if you're new, it's going to be harder to be like, I don't know what I should change. That's okay. Take it one day at a time. You will only get better by just doing. You're not going to get better by thinking about, oh, I want to be a copywriter. You're going to get better by writing copy. So rewrite this person's copy. Go find a bunch of people and start rewriting their stuff. It's as simple as that. Don't go trying to make up tangible samples in your head. Go to real businesses, ideally in a niche that you want to work in, ideally in a specialty that you want to write in. If you don't know that, but go look at real companies with real founders, with real product and service, with a real landing page that you can rewrite. And you know what the cool thing is? This will not only will this get you better faster, fastest than anything, by actually rewriting real copy out there for real businesses. When you start outreaching, this is how I teach people to land clients in under 30 days, paid clients, is to actually use this same method, but add a couple steps here to rewrite people's copy and send it to them. That's all I'll share for that for now. But anyways, that's how you do it. So just to recap, best way to learn copywriting in 2024. Yes, you should do all these things. Like the best copywriters, the people who are going to move the fastest, the people who are going to get to $5,000, $10,000 a month fastest. The reason that I got there in a year is I did all this stuff. And so doing a combination of these, reading the books, handwriting and hand copying sales letters, get courses and coaching, study good copy, do power writing sessions in the morning, specialize in niche to own a lane, get writing feedback from other copywriters. And when you do all that, combined with this number one thing you do, which is just rewriting businesses' copy, real businesses, and rewriting it. If you do this stuff every day, you're gonna get there faster than anybody. anybody around you. You do all these things, but especially this, writing for real businesses. Because guess what? When you're a copywriter, when you're actually getting paid, that's the exact thing you're going to do for businesses for money, except you're going to be getting paid for it. So start doing it now. Don't be stuck in theory land. Start doing, because the people who move the fastest are the people who just start being proactive and just start doing. Pretend you already work for these guys. That's a great way to think about this. Oh, if I was the business owner, how would I improve this? If I was hired from this guy for real, how would I improve this landing page? That's how you need to think about this. That's how you're going to improve the fastest. If you like this video, click like on the video. Click subscribe. Hit the bell notification if you want more content like this. You're going to learn copywriting fast. You're going to learn how to make $5,000, $10,000 fast. If you want to learn faster, I'll put a free guide below, a free course. And if you want even more help, I offer one-on-one coaching and group coaching for new copywriters looking to speedrun to $5,000 to $10,000 a month and shave 6 to 12 months off the journey up. So thank you so much for watching this, and I hope you have a great day.